my channel. My name is Laura and today I'm doing my Fauxbonichi Flip for the month of February. In the month of February I did a challenge, and the challenge that I did was Doodle a Day February. Every day they gave you a prompt and then you had a doodle on each page. So here we go. If you are a member of Fauxbonichi Journalers Group, I posted all my pages on there so you could see those as well. But this is just a flip through of the same exact pages and just me telling you why I did some things. So anyway, so I started a new book in February. So this is my new book. I got a blue one this time, and I got this from Amazon. It is a Michelaris. I'll show you the back. My thing is on there. It is a Michelaris, which looks like that. I don't know if you could, there you go. And I got this on Amazon. I originally got the black ones from Barnes & Noble, and I used the coupon, but this time I used, I just bought it from Amazon and they mailed it to me, so it's in blue. So anyway, here we go. We're going to open it up. It starts with the I didn't do anything on the first couple of pages, which I still have to decorate. But I always start with the calendar. So here is my calendar for February. And I try to keep track of my goals. February was my birthday month, so I have a little cake there on my birthday. And my goals were 10,000 steps, which I never reached. And to complete books, I completed 10 books in the month of February. And the hearts is when I have quality time with my husband. And then decluttering, which I didn't do. So yeah, and then I wrote down all the books that I completed during the month of February. So there you go. So I got 10 books done. Okay, so starting with February 1st, I'm going to turn the book around. February 1st was to draw a hope, and I drew some flowers. Where flowers bloom, so does hope. And I did some laundry that day, so I used some washi. And I always journal about some reading that I've done, so I used washi there. On the 2nd, it was very, very cold. We had to draw, I think we had to draw cold or draw weather. And I drew this freezing person here. We had outdoor recess, and it was very cold, so I drew that there. And then I drew a little bit about my reading and love thing. And on the bottom of the page, I don't know if you noticed, but for the month of February, I started tracking what I was eating. So this column here is what I ate for the month, and the top is the weather. This over here, everybody's been asking me, what is that? Okay. If you zoom in a little bit, the bottom is my steps for the day. And the top number is the amount of hours I slept for the night. So yeah, I have a Misfit that I have on my wrist, and it keeps track of that. And every night I would plug that in on the top of the page. So that's that there. Okay. Going on page 3, we had to draw a key, and there's my key there. And it was Super Bowl soup lunch at school, so I drew a little football. And then on the 4th, we had to draw a mail, and I drew this little cute Snoopy thing here because I had Chinese food and it made me very salty and very bloated. I'll zoom in a little bit. It says Chinese food makes me bloat, and there is Snoopy being fat and salty. Yeah, salt, yikes. And what does the fox say? I had to draw something that started with the letter F. So I drew a fox. And then on the 5th, we watched The Flash as a family. And it says, do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do. That was just a quote I stuck on that page. And I had some Daisy's a Picky Eater, and I drew that there. On the 6th, I had some car trouble, and there is a tire there. And I started the show Santa Clarita Diet. Yeah, my husband made me watch it. It's kind of gross. It has Drew Barrymore in it. It reminds me of The Walking Dead and Dexter. Yeah, it's kind of bloody and gross. If you don't like blood and gross things, I wouldn't suggest watching it, but I watched the whole season that week. So, yeah. And then on the 7th, we had to journal about something you didn't know about me. And I drew this stenographer thing. And I went to school to be a court stenographer, and I did not like it. I went for 5 years, and I couldn't pass the state test. And I got lost on my first job, and then I said I couldn't do this anymore. So I wound up being a legal secretary instead. Yeah. And then on the 8th, I went to the dermatologist, and I had some not birthmarks, they're beauty marks, or age spots, the doctor called them. And he removed them, and they were all over my stomach, and I couldn't wear my bra. Yeah, TMI, I know. So that's that there. And on the 9th, it started to snow, so we had a day off from school, and I put my little Snoopy thing there, and my washing machine didn't work because the electric went off. And then on the 10th, there's a picture of Daisy. That was her birthday. I'll zoom in a little bit so you get to see what Daisy looks like. Yeah, so that's Daisy. That's her birthday. Yeah, so she's 6 years old now. And I had a sick kid. Justin had a fever. So, yeah, so I drew a little fever thing there. And on the 11th, I saw the 50 Shades Darker. I went to the movies by myself, and I had to draw a fan, and I drew this little guy here. I thought it was cute. So Justin still had a fever that day. And then on the 12th was Mitzvah Day, and we went to school, and Daisy broke her foot. And so there is a foot here. I had to bring her to the vet. The girls went ice skating that day, and the thing today was to draw a hat. So I drew a hat, and that I don't like country music. So that's that there. On the 13th was my birthday. I turned 47, and I had to draw a pal. So the little doggy here is what I drew. And on the 14th, it was Valentine's Day, and my husband left me this really cute thing on my computer. See all those Hershey Kisses? That's on top of my computer. He left that for me so I had to take a picture of it. I didn't even want to move my chocolate off my thing. So, and I thought that was really cute. So, on the 15th was a busy, busy day. We went to go see Shrek at school, and I had to draw a town, so I just drew a town there. And on the 16th, it was very, very cold out. I think we had indoor recess. Yes, we had indoor recess. And I did the parachute. And my daughter had guitar lessons. And my car had to go in for servicing. So, yeah. On the 17th, I had to draw something frozen. So I drew this frozen person here. And I got this really cute letter from a student at school. It says, "Mrs. Shaw, you are such an amazing lunch lady." And that was from one of the girls at school. So, yeah, I think she's a 3rd grader. Yeah, she gave me that, and I stuck it in my book. Thought it was cute. And on the 18th, I had to draw a flower. Draw close to God, and He will draw close to you. So I had to draw close, I think. And that's what I drew here. We went to services that day, and I did a lot of reading. And then on the 19th, we saw the Batman movie, and so that's put in there. And on the 20th, Tori went for an eyeglass appointment, and Justin got his hair cut. And on the 21st, I had to draw a kiss, and there I drew a little person kissing somebody. Thought that was cute. And I got 50 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I'm sorry, 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Yeah, so I put that in my journal there. And on the 22nd, I had a bad, bad day. So there is my little person from Despicable Me. I thought she's my favorite movie, and I put her in there. And I just had some bad days about the car, and crazy doing my inspection for my car and all that. So I journaled that story there, and I continued on to the next page because I had a lot to say. I was venting. And at the end, I wrote, "Let it go." And then I had to draw an elephant, so I did a geeky elephant. And on the 23rd, I did a personality test, and my personality is a defender. I am an extroverted. I am an introverted. I'm sorry, 87% introverted and 13% extroverted. And my energy level is observant, 65%. My nature is feeling, 65%. My tactics is judging, 79%. My identity is turbulent. It was 67%. And it said I should read the book The Lost Sisterhood. So I have to look up that one and see what that one's about. I got magazines from school. Someone gave me some magazines, so I cut out some words and stuff and I started gluing them in. And that day, a student said that I was very nice. So I thought it was really cool, and I put that my heart swells when 2 students tell me that I'm so nice and kind. And then I wrote, I love my job there. So I thought that was cute. And on the 23rd, I drew a window and the cat in the window there. And I went to motor vehicles and got my car inspected, and we had guitar lessons that day. And on the 24th, I used more of my stuff from magazines, and I cut this out. Is it summer yet? It was like 70 degrees here in New Jersey. Crazy. And I had to draw pink, so I did the Pink Panther. And on the 25th, I vacuumed and I read. So I used this washi tape a lot because I read a lot. So, and on the 26th, I had a road trip to see my parents, and I also stopped at a bookstore and I picked up more books. And I drew something that was not true. It says, make your life story so amazing that unicorns have trouble believing it is true. So that's the quote that I put in there. And on the 27th, I forgot something. I was supposed to send the kids to Hebrew school, and I forgot to send them. So I wrote, what am I forgetting? And I said, oops, I forgot the tutoring. I finished a book. I put a picture in there. I got some Snoopy mail, which is really cool there. If you could see the little Snoopy, he's so cute. I got some Snoopy stickers from Australia. Yes. And then on the 28th, I had to draw something sweet, a dessert, I think. So I drew a donut. And we have a fox that's comes around in our backyard. So I have to watch when Daisy goes out for her walking. And then on the first, sorry, I'm doing first. Okay, first we had to draw where you live. So I drew New Jersey. And I am using the prompt for March. I am using Oodles of Doodles Challenge MAR. That's the hashtag that I'm using for the month of March. So that's it for the month of February. I did my calendar here. I did March 1st here, and I did my calendar here. It should be reversed, but it's my journal, so oh well, I made an oops. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye!